Nick Williams here, and I'm here with Anna Graves, who voices many things in Star Wars. First off, can you give us kind of a rundown of what you've voiced in Star Wars?
Yeah, Nick, thanks for coming out, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm Anna Graves. I have had the pleasure of doing Princess Leia at Disney Infinity 3.0, and then I started working on the Clone Wars. So I'm Duchess Satine of Mandalore, I'm Suki the Bounty Hunter, Lena Tills the Senator, droids, Jedi twin sisters from the Order 66 episode, Tiffany and Templar. So working on the Clone Wars really jump-started like everything that I got to do for Star Wars. And then I went on to do a couple of episodes of Star Wars Rebels and did some
Obviously, Satine is what so many fans really connect to and relate to. And like the storylines that they did in Clone Wars are absolutely fantastic, but also heartbreaking. But Satine is such an interesting character and really a foil for Obi-Wan. Could you tell us a little bit about Satine?
Yeah, Satine is amazing. I feel like she's politically motivated to keep her star system neutral, which is a huge ask at the time that she was in it. So she's fighting the big battles. She's trying to do something with her core culture. So I think all of those things kind of speak to the type of individual that she is. And then on top of it, like she's a deeply caring, empathetic person. So I wanted to give her warmth and love. And so that storyline of Obi-Wan, the love that could have been, never was, and the fact that George Lucas allowed that story to be told is really
I mean, bringing in the Mandalorians, but then changing up what that is, giving kind of a new, fresh story was.
Oh, and every time I saw Duchess Satine's throne room in The Mandalorian, or in season 7 of the Clone Wars, I was just like, that's my throne room.
It's such a good throne room. So much happens in that throne room.
So much happens. I mean, Ahsoka throws Darth Maul through that window behind the throne. I literally jumped out of my chair. I was like, yes. And I looked around, and no one is here to celebrate this with me.
So Obi-Wan and Satine.
Yes.
Star Wars is known for romantic tales that are difficult but tell a good story. How was it for you portraying that Obi-Wan Satine relationship?
It was very reminiscent of Han Solo and Princess Leia because they had a very tumultuous relationship where they, got at each other, irritated each other, got under each other's skin. And so I told Dave Filoni while we were recording this episode, yes, meant to, this is the purpose, this is what is supposed to be happening. So that, of course, was easy to dive into because Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. And I loved the Leia time. Just love you so much, but man.
And of course, the end scene with Maul, with Obi-Wan, how did you handle that?
With tears. It was really sad. And I knew it was coming. So that was the hard part. Dave told me months before anyone knew that Darth Maul was even coming back to life, that was happening. And I said, what do you mean? He died in episode 1. He's like, oh yeah, we're going to bring him back. And I said, just to kill me? And he was like, no. But that's part of it. I said, he's going to get don't judge the master. So I'm just the Padawan.
On a lighter note, Satine's storyline in Mandalore brought so much layers to the Clone Wars, and I think it really created the complexity needed for the Star Wars universe. And you mentioned it a little bit, but the political climate and what was going on there, I think Satine is really the kind of the central person that made us go, okay, maybe this war is bad. Maybe there's something to this.
No, it's not black and white. Things are gray. Many shades of gray. How can we explore those? How can we fight back on the system, or how can we change things? Yeah, I think it answers all the asks and answers all the time.
Finally, for Star Wars Rebels, so you voiced in Star Wars Rebels, which is also one of my favorites. Can you talk about what you did in that?
Night Sister. I was the Night Sister who possessed Sarine, and Dave Filoni specifically brought me in for that episode because that's the episode where Darth Maul sort of shows his shrine, his weird killer shrine to Ezra, and he has the Darksaber, and he has my Duchess Satine painting that used to lovingly hang in the throne room, Nick. So I came in and I was like, oh, cool. So, you know, and
Yeah.
anytime we get to do something fun and meaty and villainy, like that's really good stuff. So the fact that he asked me to come in and do that was amazing. Up to that point, I pretty much only played good guys.
That was great. That was great.
And then did get to do. I was an X-Wing pilot on one of Paris missions.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Phoenix Forge. Died shortly
Dave was making
thereafter.
up. Dave was making up first.
He was like, "Sorry about Satine. I'll just bring you in." It's like cool people. Cool people. You're awesome.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Of course, with you.
And of course, be with you.